story time with Rescue the Princess. And today we're talking about the year that was 2017.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think this year we did a lot of cool projects, and so this video is just showing some behind the scenes for the shoots we did this year. Yeah, early on we went to Taiwan for the Comic Head there, as well as for a Spirited Away video shoot. Yeah, we went to a kind of big tea house that's maybe supposedly, you know, representative of the tea house from Spirited Away. Yeah, it was a great location. It was very crowded in the day, so we woke up at 3 a.m. and went into kind of the small alleyways and stairways. Yeah, so we did some scenes with Chihiro and another character, and we're still planning on doing a few other scenes for that video, including like a train thing with No Face, as well as another location in another country, but you know, we're still working out how we can do that. Yeah, we also started a kind of a travel Evangelion series that we're doing with Goldie, who's a very nice cosplayer in Japan who makes lots of Gundam armor, and he's gonna be the Alphonse in our upcoming Full Metal video. More on that later. But yeah, so he wanted to do kind of a travel, fun Evangelion themed video in Japan, and the idea was to go into different kind of interesting locations in Japan and do seasonal themed videos. So, you know, we did Cherry Blossom place for the spring, and then summer we went to the beach, and recently we did a fall themed one at an amusement park in Nasu. It's kind of near Ibaraki. Yeah, that was cool. We went on kind of like a day with bad weather, so there wasn't very many people in there, and we were able to shoot after the park closed. So that's kind of a cool opportunity to shoot in an amusement park. But the coolest thing is that in the amusement park, there was like a spaceship themed attraction where you kind of go in and it's all dark with neon lights and stuff, and there's little activities you can do. But yeah, it kind of looked a little bit like Nerve from Evangelion, so we're like, oh, this is perfect, yeah. But Goldie's like so big in his like Eva outfit, so he could barely fit under the ceiling, but we went in there anyway. But there's one area where like it was like a kind of like an obstacle course you had to like get through to the other side, and like Goldie could barely walk in like his Evangelion suit, so like we're like, oh, you should not come down here, like it's too hard for you ever. But we looked and like he's already coming down the stairs. We're like, oh great, whatever. So he's like has to like, I don't know, saddle over these like giant tubes and stuff, and like at one point he's just like, oh, kind of stuck in there.
I can accept the picture.
Yeah. Another cool shoot we did this year was Metal Gear Solid 1 with Billy as Solid Snake, Yuriko Tiger, Sniper Wolf, and Kasugi-san as the ninja. Yeah, with the help of Gami-san, who is a costume maker in Japan and makes all his own stuff, really high quality. Yeah, he made Solid Snake's and Sniper Wolf's outfit, and provides a lot of guns and stuff. It was set up through Cosnavi, which is a kind of like location provider in Japan that we work with and do most of our projects with this studio provider company. So yeah, they kind of had a collaboration with this spy game location in Shinjuku. It's kind of like it's not laser tag or anything, it's like you kind of go on a mission, you have information, you have to go through, you know, areas. There's like there's like ventilation things you can crawl through, which was like amazing because we were like, what? This place has like vents you can crawl through, just like Metal Gear. So we're like, okay, that was like the convincing factor for me. Oh yes, we have to shoot MGS1 here because of the vents.
Around here?
Yeah.
Okay, so Kimmer's just gonna go down to you and just like do one kind of.
One, yeah?
Yeah, one crawl.
It would be like weird if I had my feet up like this.
Yes, we also started our Persona 5 cosplay video shoot this year, which was amazing. But as I was playing Persona 5, I was looking for, you know, cosplayers in Japan that really look like the characters, and like, okay, I try to get everyone together, and I was like messaging people on Twitter, hey, you want to be a part of this video, planning, you know. And then I saw this really great Akira, you know, protagonist cosplay on Twitter, just this picture, and I was like, whoa, this person just has like a really great face for this character. So I messaged her asking like, if you want to be part of this video, maybe, even though you don't really know me, but whatever. And she's like, actually, I already have a group of friends that are doing a photo shoot for Persona 5 this weekend. So I was like, oh, well, you know, if you ever want to have some video, or if you want some behind the scenes video at your photo shoot, you know, let me know. She's like, oh yeah, I'll ask everyone else and see what they think. And so yeah, I ended up basically inviting myself to their photo shoot, which was, they rented out like this small kind of room with kind of a fancy palace-like, you know, fancy couches and framed pictures on the walls and stuff. So it was a pretty good palace location for the photo shoot, but it was very just small, tight room. But yeah, so I ended up going, meeting everyone, and then making like a behind-the-scenes video of their photo shoot, and also taking a little bit of video while they were taking their break, just little poses and stuff. And I put out like a little 30-second video of everyone. But everyone was just so in character and like really looks like their character, I feel. So it was really cool to just kind of like hang out with all these guys and like, like I really want to make a long version cosplay video with you guys. And yeah, everyone seems interested in doing that, so right now we're still in the planning stages. We're planning on doing, I really want to do the title screen where they're just like chilling in the subway, which is like, it's very hard to cosplay in the public in Japan. You can't, it's not really allowed, so we're thinking of like, oh, like, you know, maybe getting up at like 3 a.m. or something and going to the subway and shooting it really quick. Maybe, but you know, that's the plan. Everyone actually seems okay with it, and of course, we live in Japan, we live near Shibuya, so we're gonna try and do, you know, various daytime locations in Shibuya, but we're still looking for a good palace location. We have a few possibilities, but yeah, we're still looking into that, so it's still very much in production, but yes, hopefully that will be coming next year. Also, this year was special because I was honored with winning an award for cosplay videography. I was invited to Switzerland, which was an amazing experience, and I got to meet lots of people from different countries. And yeah, I've been very lucky to be able to do this and, you know, travel to other countries because of this channel. So it's very cool. But yeah, that was a great experience, courtesy of CosGen. But of course, the best video project of the year for me would be the Nier Automata cosplay video, also my game of the year. Yeah, for that we were able to find such a cool location. It was an abandoned quarry, so it had like all this kind of like crane things and conveyor belts that, you know, take up the rocks and stuff, and just these massive piles of rubble and just like old crane machinery and giant barrels and plants coming out of the ground everywhere. So it's just like a really cool Nier location. And yeah, so, you know, it was with Kasane, who we also did previously a smaller, you know, 2B video with her, and then we decided, yeah, maybe we could do a bigger Nier video in the future. So, you know, we got 9S and A2, two cosplayers together, Rui and Yuriko Tiger. But yeah, that was the coolest shoot for me this year, I think. And it was also the first video where I really had like an entire storyboard for the video. Because, you know, usually we have loose notes of scenes we want to kind of shoot or whatever, but this year I like had like drew pictures of every frame and like okay, we want this to happen, and then there's gonna be like two endings at the end, and because you know YouTube has the things that pop up now to lead to another video, like oh let's use those for the endings of Nier, and so of course we had that planned beforehand, so we would know where like the screens would pop up and like have 9S and A2 standing above them, and you could choose who you wanted to not play as but see their endings. It's kind of funny because Rui, who's a 9S cosplayer, wasn't. I mean, she was already going to this location for a photo shoot with her friends. So here's me barging on another photo shoot, but you know, we messaged her before, Kasane messaged her before saying we're doing this video, do you want to be the 9S for the video? And she was really interested in doing that, so like hopefully we'll have enough time. Okay, we'll take you away from your photo shoot for a couple hours, shoot the video, you can go back with your friends. But yeah, I feel like we ended up stealing her for most of the time at the event. So, but she was, I don't know, it was totally fine. So yeah, that was great. We were able to. She also had like she made this pod and stuff like on a fishing wire. You could do some pod scenes. And really, I wanted like to buy a drone and fly it around and hanging the pod off the drone and stuff. But we might be doing that in the future. Because the location was so great for Nier, many cosplayers were doing Nier photo shoots around, and it was funny because you know they set up like a little change room for people with a tarp over it. You know, and while I'm waiting for like people to get ready, I keep seeing cosplayers come out of the change room, and every single one of them is 2B. Just like 2B comes out, oh, it's 2B. Another comes out, 2B, 2B, and like seriously, there must have been like 10 of them, and it's just like must have been like everyone in the change room is 2B. And there's a couple of A2s and 9S. It's just like everyone is Nier coming out, so that was pretty funny. And not long after that, our next video was Kill la Kill at an abandoned, maybe it was a hotel at another Haikyo, which is where they use for ruins or abandoned buildings in Japan. Very cool location, very run down. Like you could see the dust in the air everywhere. You know, when we were shooting, we were wearing masks and stuff. It was another fun shoot with Satsuki, Yuriko Tiger, Tanya as Ryuko, and Kagura as Mako. So yeah, hands down, Mako was the best of the day, I would say, with all her crazy antics and stuff. That was really fun. Shoot that kind of stuff. They had like a roof, you could climb up onto the roof of the building, and yeah. I think Yuriko was a bit scared of heights, but we eventually got her up there.
見えないそこから。イエーイ。
Inside they also have like kind of like a water area where you can do splash water for photos and stuff. And brought smoke machines and lighting and stuff. They even have fire in there, I think. But, yeah, so that was a great shoot. Fortunately, it was recently blocked on YouTube because we used the music from the anime. I don't know, Japan. I think it's Sony Music Japan keeps blocking any time we use Japanese music, so it's unfortunate. You know, it's kind of like, oh, should we use an original song or should we use the song from the anime because it really suits it? It's kind of hard to decide, but yeah. Yeah, even I think Atlas took down our Persona video on Facebook, had like 500,000 views, and then I guess it was spotted by Atlas or something. So kind of worried when we make the long version how that's going to go down.
And you'll see things that make you say, what the fuck?
Also this year we started Patreon, try and see if anyone wants to support our projects. I mean, we want to do lots of, we're planning on, for Spirited Away, we want to go to Bolivia maybe and go to Uyuni, which is like they call it like a sky field. It's like a salt flats or something. It looks like it kind of reflects the skies, and it looks like water, and so you can walk on it. So it looks like you're walking in the sky or walking on the water. And we really wanted to use this location for Spirited Away to do when the train kind of goes on the water, and Chihiro is running on the train tracks. So we were gonna, build a small section of train tracks and put them on the water and then shoot that there. I think that would be really magical. We were also thinking of doing, Yuna's scene where she walks in the water from Final Fantasy X. Would be great there. But it's super expensive to do these things. So we're like, maybe, I don't know if we can do it or not. So, we fund all of our projects by ourselves and just what we can do. But if we wanted to do bigger projects, we would probably need help. So we thought we might as well start a Patreon and see if anyone wants to support our projects, help us do bigger things. And with that, we also released our very classy clickbait series, Cosplay Fantasy. Basically just sexy cosplay situations, characters, outfits, anything goes, really. Yeah, so funnest shoots of the year. It was not really Nier, I was lying. It was just the fantasy ones. And with that, we also did another classy video of, from Fate, Unlimited Blade Works, a very integral scene to the anime where Saber gets captured by Castor and tied up, and some very artistic shots of, Saber with her dress hiked up. So I thought, we should really try to bring this scene to life through cosplay videography. So yeah, I messaged some cosplayers and they all agreed, yes, it was very, one of their favorite scenes from this show, so we were kind of all in the same mindset of bringing this scene to life. So there's and last month we were able to go to Singapore, recommended to me by Yasha Fluff, cosplayer I know from CatsCon, and she said that, yeah, you should go, there's not many videos at this convention, and it's really big in Singapore. And yeah, I looked it up and I never heard of it before actually, but it looks like a big event. So yeah, I did some research and had the time off, so Singapore isn't that far from Japan, so yeah, we were able to go there. That was really fun. Yeah, I was able to make lots of friends there, and everyone was really friendly in Singapore, and so that was really cool, because Japanese events are not very social, and it's very hard to meet people and talk to cosplayers and make friends and at Japanese events. But here, everyone was just kind of hanging out, and very much like Katsucon, I guess, and just talking. And I was also able to meet up with Muse and Lenneth, which I had met previously in Switzerland, so that was kind of cool to shoot with them again. And we're also planning on doing something in the future, which leads us to the future of Rescue the Princess. It's Cosplay Cinematics 2018. Metroid, met a very awesome Samus cosplayer, Tokyo Game Show. We have a couple other people in on that one, so that one's cool. We're looking for a location. Monster Hunter Part 2. We started this year, at the very beginning of the year, we put out a Monster Hunter video, kind of a teaser for the series. We actually have a lot of Monster Hunter cosplayers in Japan, and yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to get everyone together in a location and continue that. They have like all this armor, and they even have monsters and stuff. They built some pretty crazy stuff, so that should be cool. More Nier. There's a Nier fantasy video coming, of course. 2B, 9S. Come on. Also a Street Fighter video with kind of this bodybuilding group of cosplayers in Japan, which is awesome. Yep, looking forward to that, because everyone's just really so buff and, capable of doing lots of action shots and stuff, so it should be pretty cool. We're also planning a Final Fantasy VII video, possibly next year. Don't have any concrete information on that one yet, so stay tuned. But the one I'm most excited about right now is probably the next one. Is going to be Full Metal Alchemist, with Goldie as Alphonse and Yuriko Tiger as Olivia Armstrong, hopefully. Yeah, we've got some other characters too, but we're recently the live action movie just came out in Japan, and we're like, oh well, you know, this live action movie's coming out, like that kind of takes the fire out of our cosplay video. But we're like, you know what, like it doesn't matter. Like it's my favorite anime. It's my favorite manga. It's my favorite anime. So I want to. So you know, still want to make the video, and so we were thinking, you know, what can we do differently? So we're thinking of focusing on the location, and we're going to do Olivier's kind of winter fortress and do a winter themed video in the snow. So we've never done that before, so I think it would be a cool backdrop to have cosplayers out in the snow and stuff, and yeah. So yeah, I'm excited for that one. The other one I'm really looking forward to is Kingdom Hearts. One of my favorite games. I've met the perfect Sora, Riku, and Kairi from Kingdom Hearts 1, that we want to do Destiny Islands beach video with that somewhere. So hopefully, I think, yeah, this year I'll really try to get that together. Yeah, that's going to be a good one for sure. Really excited for that one. But yeah, I guess that's all for now. I hope you've enjoyed this story of the year that was 2017. Behind the scenes with Rescue the Princess. And for our fans in America, we'll definitely be at KatsuCon 2018, and possibly, for the first time ever, Anime Expo. I've already booked my hotel, so depending on where my life is in Japan, I may show up there as well. If you're watching this, MLZ, you thought I would give up? You thought I would go away so easily and succumb to your superior videographer skills? Well, you thought wrong. I'll see you again soon, my dear friend.